Well, welcome everybody. Today I got all the clear on it this morning, and I'm going to turn it upside down here, put it together, touch up the headrest, and we'll get it on the scale and see what it weighs. So let's get to work. Well, I see we got somebody on there already. Okay. All the clear that's going on it is on it. Oh, sorry. Hopefully didn't gain too much weight in the last coat. I'm hoping. Man, I can't believe how fast you guys got on here. Came out pretty good. Let's see, I need my driver. So we'll sound good, good video. Okay, great, John. Yeah, I sprayed all that clear on here. You probably could use a couple more coats, but you know my deal. We'll see what it weighs and then make a determination. I thinned it down, and it still only sprayed 1.5 coats on it. Just gonna have to get super shiny by massaging. Well, I'm using YouTube software. I see that I can, when I get back to Dayton using YouTube software, I can use my boom mic. I figured out how to do that. So audio will be better back in Dayton. We'll get a weight on this though and see what it's going to weigh. Completed. I'm not going to weigh it till I glue the pilot in, which I'm going to do on this go around. Let's see, got a big washer here. I wonder if I got any small ones over here. None there. Got a couple lock washers though. That's good. Let's put the lock washers on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got any kibits from the peanut gallery? So we got those. Let's see. I need a washer, just one damn washer. They're all in sync in Dayton. There we go. We got one. Kind of want all the same matching stuff on the thing. See, this one had a big one, so drop that. Put a lock washer on it. A washer. I'm hoping I can get it buffed out without rubbing ink off. There ain't, like I say, there ain't much clear on it. What the heck? You can't put that together like that, you knucklehead. We'll run it. We'll run about an hour again today. I suppose I can get it all done in an hour. But I'm anxious to see the weight. Let's see what he said here. Can't read it across the room. Says, looks like we're getting a retread. Keith Bryant back in the fray. Great. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Them guys on that chat talk a lot of about a lot of weird stuff. Electric, gotta go electric. No thanks. Come on, get in there. There we go. Okay, got that. Now the only thing it'll be missing on the final setup, because I'm not sure I'm going to run this tank. I'm going to run another one that's coming on a slow boat from China. It's a little smaller, so that'll be a little less weight, but I won't glue the two sticks in until I get ready to go flying. Let's see, better tighten this up. I'm running a prop extension. I put a piece of sandpaper on this side and a piece of sandpaper on the back of the spinner, so that it kind of all bites. But before I tighten it up, I want to make sure I got it lined up. I went to paint this morning, and the first thing that happened is my air hose blew up. I had to go out in the garage to get it cut it short and get a clamp and fix the air hose. Murphy's Law. Then we got even spacing. I got about a 1/4 inch. I got about a 1/4 inch. It's a 1/4 inch shorter here. Let's see. Well, anyway, it's a 1/4 inch difference in prop spacing for motor offset. And no, it's not pointed in. You dog. Oh man. Gotta have that bolt in there. like I've done it 3-4 times like that. But I'm in no rush, so it don't matter. Got to have that one bolt in there, else it not going to get the muffler on. That's exactly right. Gotta go electric. Electric guys do that because they can't figure out how to run a motor. The hinges are glued on. So I got the weight of the glue there. Every piece will be on this except for the 2 sticks, which will weigh about 2 grams. I could even cut those and put them in. Okay. We got 10 guys watching to see the final assembly. I guess you're anxious to see how much it weighs. Me too. I was watching, before I came on, I was watching the Wendy tape. Wendy's final assembly of the tribute. Well, he went through a lot of rigmarole to get his stuff set up. Okay, that's that part. Now, I need this. There's that. So in theory, I could just go fly this. Yeah, epoxy the hinges in. Oops, wrong way. I'm using these forceps here. John, did you ever find your forceps? These ain't them, I know for sure. But you ever find your forceps? Yeah, we'll have to get some more, I guess. I got some real long ones, but they're back in Dayton. Okay, so that's that part. Tank's in, that's in. Put the cowl on. the wheels on. We're almost there. I need to cut this about 1/8 of an inch off of these screws. I don't have my cutoff wheel here. I think I'll bush them too, they rattle. I don't like that rattle. Okay, tail wheel. One more time on the tail wheel. I don't know if there was luck or whatever, but I put this tail wheel on the correct way. I must have been thinking when I did it. As it's rolling, it's tightening instead of untightening. Of course, I don't know if that's good or bad. It might put the brakes on. But it does have a changeable tire. Remind me, John, to put some blue Loctite on that tail wheel so it doesn't tighten up and put the brakes on. Now, what I did was I kind of painted a crappy headrest on there. I'm going to touch that crappy headrest up before I sit my pilot in. And you want to make sure to Permatex his head or silicone his head to the headrest. Otherwise, his head will be flopping around and boom, he'll eject. So let's get a paintbrush here. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't do a real good job at getting that straight, so we'll straighten it up right now. Come on. Behind his head, you can't really see it, but I know it's there, so it's a problem. It ain't perfect. Before I cleared today, I went around and did all the touch-ups. Spent till probably midnight last night sanding. And this morning about an hour with the different colors touching everything up. That's close enough. Well, you gotta sand. You gotta sand before you polish. Let me wash this brush out. We'll get sanded with 5,000. Okay. Mix some epoxy up. And a little dab of clear silicone on the back of his head. Where'd he go? There he is. Going to get a dab of silicone right on the back of his head right there where he hits the headrest so that he's not in there going like that, which I had happen on my S6B Supermarine. I think I better take the tape off the inside of that cockpit though first before I go any farther, because I'll end up breaking it out of there. So, with any luck, I got no haze on the canopy. I mean, I spent some time taping it up good, so we'll see what happens. Might be harder than heck to get out of there. No, coming out easy. I don't have any Q-tips here. Hey, Dan. There we go. Dan, I'll be the first one to get to see this thing in person, because he's on my way back. I don't have any residue on there, so. Let me look at it. There's a little booger on the outside, but that'll sand and polish out. A little lobble of clear on there. Just sand it and polish it. It'll be fine. Okay, so now we're on to the pilot. I wonder if I could just RTV him in, the whole thing, instead of epoxy, just silicone. What do you think, John? You think silicone would hold them in there? Adhesive sealant, Permatex. I use clear silicone to glue my pilot in with a few scratches for tooth. Well, I don't know. I think epoxy would probably be better. I know epoxy will hold them in there. Just fill up the bottom with epoxy and stick them down in there. I'm just kind of worried about what spot to glue his head in. Right there. Put a little spot on him right there. Oh, I see. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Well, we're going to epoxy him in anyway. I'm going to use the clear Permatex for his head, though. Just a little drop to keep his head from shaking back and forth. Yeah. Most importantly is I want to get a weight on this thing with everything on it. Let's see here. Yeah. Find something to mix some epoxy on. Hit that like button. 17 watchers, only 5 thumbs up. I want to see 17 thumbs up on it. Helps the metrics. Dan made a good observation. He said, you know, you got some videos on there of guys silk spanning and whatever. They got 17,000 views, and I only got 2,000 views. And they're not; those videos are not as good as mine. But they are for RC, so yeah, no, don't want him to bail out during the pattern. He won't. We'll get him secured in there good. The problem is, especially with an open cockpit, is I don't want a lot of smuts everywhere. I mean, everything's out for everyone to see. So we'll fill them up here. And I need a paper towel. I don't want any of this shit anywhere. Need something better than this, I think, to... Damn. Good thing I got the paper towel handy because I smushed on them. I need a better way to fill this up than with this ball driver. Ball driver's making a mess. So we'll get a piece of balsa wood or something. How about a piece of plywood? There we go. That's better. Okay, pilot's filled. One drop of silicone on the back of his head. Man, I got shit running out of this damn thing. I gotta get it wiped off quick. Damn. What a mess. I got it all off, thank God. I think I put a little too much in it. Okay, it's all off. Let's set them in there. Nope, it ain't all off. I gotta get it off the back of here. There we go. Well, I can always touch it up when I get them in there. That's it. After you get the glue on them. Yeah, I gave him a laxative. He was crapping everywhere. Hopefully that's enough glue to hold him in. So I will get a piece of tape. It's 15-minute epoxy, so you're gonna be a bit getting them on there. Okay, let's weigh it up and see how much weight I added. 80 ounces. It'll gas off a little. It gassed off a little yesterday, but nothing what you would think. Yesterday, when I weighed it the first time, it was 60.55, and this morning was 60.4. So this is flight ready, wingtip weight, base wingtip weight in it, everything. $61 even. So it'll go down a little bit. 61 ounces even. Let me pull this over and show you so you know I'm not BSing you. Yeah. $61 even. Up, just went up. Now that's not exactly where I wanted to be. But anybody that's built these knows that even 61. Yeah, that's true too. Need a little piece of tubing right here. And pressure tap. So it'll be 60.61.2 or whatever. But what I was saying is, anybody that thinks it's, that's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be in the 50s. That is still 61 is still a hard achievement for a model this size. Unless you're Bill Warridge, and then it'd be 40. But he has unobtainium wood. So, I mean, I still could, yeah, Walker's impact was 62. Bring it over. Let's see it on our scale. The impressive one was Billy's Thunderbolt, 53 ounces. That's unbelievable. My Junar XL is 58 ounces, so this is 3 ounces heavier. And I still could maybe finagle it back and forth and get it a little lighter, but I don't know. We'll try it. We'll fly it right here, and it might lighten up anyway as it gases off. Come summertime, it'll be sanded, rubbed, and polished. So we might get a little off there. Plus, it'll dry out, and tomorrow it'll be under 61. So basically, that was a ½ ounce for the coat of 2 coats of clear dope. What I had left in that jar, it's all on here. I think what added the most weight was the epoxy for the hinges and the epoxy for the pilot. So now I've got to go to the store and get some 5,000 sandpaper, and I won't start sanding it though, probably till I get back. And hope that I don't sand through the ink lines. And if I sand through the ink lines, it'll have to have a couple more coats of clear. We could make her 65 ounces. A lot of guys do it. I just got a little boogie of epoxy on here. What happened to the alcohol? There it is. And to get that smuts off there, I'll be sanding through rubber epoxy. Yeah. Well, I got one that it's 62, and I don't like it because all the weight's in the nose. This one here, let's see where it balances. I'm sure it's going to balance okay. Damn. Put another dent in it, probably. Oh, shit. Come on. No, I got one dent back there. I'll have to inject and steam out. Let's see here. There's balances right there. About the same as the other. About the same as the other. I gotta get this crap off my hands. So we get some good days, we'll go test flying. Yeah, I want to fly it too. Got to get some pictures of it in one piece first. I think it turned out real nice. It's, like I say, 58, 3 ounces heavier than I wanted. What are you gonna do? At 3 ounces, it's hard to get. I didn't have the best. This is all built with 5-pound wood. I didn't have much 4-pound left after the Junar. And the wood for the Continental XL that's underneath my bench was the next choice down the way, so it's going to be heavier than this one. But I have wood from my friend in Australia, and I'm going to start building another airplane because it'll be lighter than the other one because it's 3 and 4-pound wood. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot build light airplanes without light wood because I'm already using the least amount of wood you can possibly use. You know, the trailing edge is 3/4. The cap strips are 3/16. The ribs are all hollowed out. The tips are all hogged out as much as you can. Same with the top block and the molded bottom blocks, and you just can't get no lighter. No, the weight is, like I say, this is 3 ounces heavier than my other one. So we're stopping painting on it, that's for sure. Unless, like I say, you know, if I have a ink line fix, I'll just clear those, you know. But I think there's enough paint on this to really bring up the shine. It's got 1.5 quarts of clear on it. And 1.25 quarts of clear on it, unthinned, from the base to the top coat. So 1/2 quart, you know, 5/8 of a quart. How does that work? 5/8 of a pint for the top coat. It's all been sprayed on, and I got more dope over there if I want to spray more, but man, I just don't want to pork it out. So that's about all I got, guys. We've been on 45 minutes. Anybody got any questions? Let's see, how did that pilot turn out? Did he stick down in there without any glue? Smuts everywhere? Yeah, no smuts that I can see. Yeah, I don't build them to be wall art. You know, I appreciate the thought, Alan, but if it ain't light, it's not going to fly worth a darn. And hopefully it's straight. Yep, pilot's glued in there good. Of course, I'll let it set up overnight before I really wrestle it. This is what an hour a day will get you. And it's been under a year. It's been, I think if you go to the Mega Tucker play stream or whatever in my channel, I think it started in March. The first piece of wood cut was started in March. So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 10 months. So under a year. And we go fly. And that's just an hour a day. So the guys that say they don't have time to build an airplane, no excuses. You don't have the desire to build an airplane. Sure came out flat. That's good. That means less sanding. I'll go get some 5,000 and get it flattened out some more and maybe start polishing it. I don't know. The bad thing, when you polish green paint, you got to polish it twice. But I can hardly keep from not doing anything. Time I get it back, it'll be all rubbed out the first time. There's been many occasions when you go to the Nats and you're rubbing the airplane out at the Nats because you just finished spraying before you left. But like I say, the bad thing is they just don't stay polished up long because the paint's not hard. Paint's pretty green. Could I have sanded more? Yep, probably could have. next one. Sand some more. I just you get tired of sanding. We got any questions before I sign off? I don't. Oh, I do have a piece of tubing I could have put on it for the pressure fitting. We'll put this red tubing on it. That way it'll look the coolest. Wonder if I got a pressure fitting in there too. Maybe. I got lots of stuff here. Yep. Now I just need to find a tap of the right size and drill this muffler. So here is every piece on it. Let's see what that weighs. It was 61 even, and this weighs 0.05, so it's 61.05. I guess I can work on getting that on there. .0. It'll be under 61 tomorrow, though. See you on the way back. Hopefully, give me a ring when you're headed out. We can have lunch ready. Hey, great. Let me make sure I got your number. I got your address written in my phone here. Yep, I got you. And you get to handle it. It's not perfect, but it ain't bad. It's to the point where I'm going to abandon it. I'm tired of working on it. You guys are tired of seeing it, I'm sure. We'll start another project and get going on that. So anyway, that's about all I got. Been on an hour a day. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, share the videos. Please consider joining, becoming a paid member. It's $4.95 a month. It helps the metrics of the channel. I mean, where can you get such entertainment for that kind of money? So, we'll see you.